would you say there's more fear nowadays than back when? Because one of the major motivations or contributions to fear of adults nowadays, I would say, is a Cold War. Knowing any second bombs could be shot off. And having that fear linger definitely is something that was built into them as they took into today's world. Whether they pass that down to their kids or not, I can't say. But now, today, we've had the C word, the CP, and media and news, phones, all of that within seconds that focuses on a lot of fear, negativity. I don't know, for whatever reason the human brain is drawn to that for some reason. But what do you think? Is there more fear today or back when? Because we also have cures to diseases. We have medicines. We've learned about food, health, our bodies, and the world. We've grown into a world of pretty intelligent species, but that's another point. I also think for a human species, ratio-wise, from dumb to smart, we are the dumbest species, because look at a squirrel. They're only so smart and only so dumb. There's not much in between. But from where, as humans, we've landed on the moon, created technology, extremely intelligent, knowledgeable humans on one end, but then on the other end, we have things like racism and anger and war. Like, not being able to control our thoughts or emotions is so irrational and stupid. So we have such a larger ratio scale of dumb to smart that overall, I think, because of the potential we have to be smart, but yet some of us don't use that or, hey, even abuse it, I think we're one of the dumbest species. That's a different point, but something I've kind of thought about. Either way, fear, my thought at the moment, is so controlling. It motivates so much that we do, whether you realize it or not. It can be the smallest and simplest thing. The fear of forgetting if you locked your car causes you to, I don't know, get up in the middle of the night or something. The simplest of things that are dictated by fear play a large role in our lives. And of course, fear keeps us alive. It's a fight or flight instinct in a way. But as with everything in my spiritual journey, balance is key. So having to eliminate irrational fear, or fear that causes an unnatural thought, is something I'm trying to become more aware of. At the core of it, at the base level, what is the motivation for my decision, for my thought, for my action or reaction? It's interesting to think, is there more fear today or back when? Because we've also, as a human species, we aren't cutting people's limbs off. We aren't giving lobotomies anymore. I mean, that was pretty recent. But, hey, I don't know, that's a little different maybe. We're more peaceful than ever before, but yet it still seems, within the media and the news, we're also more violent than ever before. We're more hatred. No, those things are just magnified. That's the job. That's their job of the news and media and whatnot. I don't know why that gets views. I'm here to try and push that out, block it out, create a shell of delusion and stubbornness to let the fear, the negativity, the evil, the hate, the doubt, worry, and such bounce off my shell into the sun and burn, eradicating that thought. And we shouldn't be fearful. We have so much ease in our life, so much luxuries. I, once again, speak from my perspective, or at least in modern day America, I suppose. I don't know other parts of the world or how they are. Of course, there's a huge imbalance between poor or rich, and what you could say is poor, what you can classify as rich. Because to me, it's you're rich if you have a roof over your head, if you know when your next meal is coming, things of that nature. Like, even just talking about fear, back when they didn't know when they were going to eat next, that's worrying. So even in terms of staying away from the typical fear of violence or hate, just that fear of survival, of am I going to be sleep in my bed tonight, or blah blah blah, things of that, such a simple luxury that is no longer fearful or has fear within the context of it. But I wonder, will we as humans grow our thought of fear? Will it continue to linger and control our lives more and more, as again these devices are in our hands, sending us that fear every second we open our phone, kind of thing, within social media, or just that instant communication? Even, you know, it's crazy stuff. Simple stuff of fear. Not even I'm trying to think of examples. Whatever. Or will we have less fear as whether people my age grow older, or the generations to come? I don't know. I wonder. Because fear has always played a huge part in the role of human life, and I'm sure it will continue to do so. But at what degree? At what degree will fear impact our lives, our motivation, and decision making as we live each day going forward? Keep that in mind when you have something. Make sure fear is not dictating your life in that moment. Become aware of your presence and your being, and each day take a step to grow and become the best you can be. I suppose that's it for now. We'll see. That's a no edit there, though. I think I'm happy with that. But hey, if I cut and come back to another clip, it's gonna be like, oh, I didn't think of that. You know, okay, enough. When you cut. Oh, hey, me. Guess what? I had another thought. Even just things of advertising, how much fear they implement into their advertising, their subliminal messaging, fear of missing out, fear of dying, fear of getting into an accident. I mean, heck, insurance is all fear-based, which I think is a scam. Freaking insurance shouldn't be made. Whatever. But, like, the whole business, I think there's, 3 or 4 types of advertising. One main aspect of it is by fear, and it's just crazy. That's how they market and try and convince you to buy their product based off of fear. To me, that's weak, pathetic. Don't let that fear buy something. I don't know. That's just me.